Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Bosch WGG254Z1GB washing machine. What I want to do today is to show you around the washer, some of the features and benefits that it offers. Just for a start, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, give us a quick thumbs up. First of all, what I want to do is to just pop the tape measure across it to show you the dimensions. As far as the width, you're looking at 60 centimeters or 23.5 inches. The height, we should be pretty standard at 84.5 centimeters or around 33.25 inches. And then the depth, so front to back, so from the back lip here to the front lip, you're looking at 58 centimeters, or if you want to include the door as well, 58 or just under 23 inches. If you want to include the door as well, then really you're looking at, I'd say, around 25.5 inches or around 65 centimeters. So if you are thinking of ordering the washing machine, or I suppose any washer, just make sure it will fit in, because there's nothing more frustrating than ordering a washer then realizing it doesn't fit. So to switch the machine on, it's nice and easy. All you need to do is just rotate the dial and select a program. The program dial can go either way, so it doesn't matter which way you select your program. What I want to do is just to run through some of the programs and what they have to offer. So the first program on here is the cotton program, and this is probably one of the main programs that you'd use for washing hardware and fabrics, things like made of cotton or linen. You have also got the option on several programs to use the Speed Perfect option. So as you can see here, this initially will take 3 hours 49 minutes to do the full load. The capacity on this machine is 10 kilograms, so it's a really good generous size. Really good if you've got, say, a large family and you're doing a lot of washing. So as I say, what it will do is initially it will say 3 hours 49, but if you press the Speed Perfect option, but hopefully you saw there that it did reduce the capacity down to 5 kilograms. And what some people try to do is to do the full capacity of 10 kilograms on a Speed Perfect wash and then expect the performance of the wash to be as good, and it won't. The next program, you've got the Eco 40-60, and this is a very energy efficient wash. So what you'll find is if you were to wash, for example, a 40-degree cotton program, so if you were to use the first one, then on a full capacity of 10 kilograms, at around just under 4 hours, then that will consume around 100 litres of water. If you move on to this program, the Eco 40-60, the same capacity of 10 kilograms, then it will only consume around 77 litres of water. So it's a huge difference in the water consumption, and of course if you reduce the water consumption, then it's going to use a lot less electricity, because there's a lot less electricity required to heat that water up. So it's certainly worth thinking about. I know some of the program times can look a little bit daunting, at almost just under 4 hours, but what you will find is that the machine will be intelligent enough to know what the capacity is after about the first 10 minutes of the wash. What it will do is it sends a certain amount of water in, and depending on how much is saturated, that will know the capacity or the approximate capacity of the machine and how long to wash for. So you can find that during the duration of the wash, the time will reduce. Or if you get to the end of the wash, and if you've put too much liquid or detergent in, and if there are too many suds or foam at the end of the program, then it can increase that time as well. Next program is the Easy Care program, and with this one, this is ideal for washing items made of synthetic fabrics. What you will find is the maximum capacity on here is up to 4 kilograms. Next program on here is the Delicates and Silk, and with this one, so this is an ideal program for washing your delicate items that are made of things like silk, viscose and synthetic fabrics, and the maximum capacity on that is up to 2 kilograms. Next program on here is the Woolen program, and as it says, this is ideal for washing your hand or machine washable items that are made from wool or contain wool. You will find that on some of these, I suppose, more delicate programs, that the things like the temperature is limited. On this program, maximum can go up to is 40 degrees centigrade, and the maximum spin speed can go up to is up to 800 RPM. The maximum spin speed on this machine is 1400, but I'll show you that a bit more in a moment. As you come around to the next one, so with this next program, this is called Mix Load, and with this is ideal for washing items made from cotton, linen or synthetic fabrics, and it's mainly used for lightly soiled laundry, and the maximum capacity is up to 4 kilograms. As you can see, it's quite a good program if you've got say half a load or just under half a load, and if you wanted it washed pretty quickly. Next program on here is the rinse, and with this one, this is ideal if you just wanted to rinse something quickly, say do a rinse and spin, because that will only take up to 22 minutes. Next program on here is the spin and drain, and really, as it says, it's quite an easy program to select if you wanted to just say spin something and then drain the water out. And what you can do is you can change the spin speed on here all the way up to the maximum of 1400 RPM. Next program on here, the drum clean. So with this one, this is an excellent program to keep the machine cleaned and well maintained. I suppose what we normally say about the drum clean program is, as far as how often you use this program, really depends on the other programs you are selecting at other times. I will always say, if you're the sort of person that is going to be using the machine on low temperatures, say 20, 30 degrees quite a lot, which a lot of people are now, because they're very energy conscious, then I would say you need to use the drum clean program probably once a month. Something like that should be okay. If you're the sort of person where you're washing at slightly higher temperatures, say between 40, 60 or even 90 degrees on the odd occasion, if you want to wash your towels on a very high temperature, then I'd say you wouldn't need to use the drum clean option as often, because naturally the higher temperatures will keep the machine well maintained because it's washing at the higher temperatures. Next one, Easy Care Plus. Put my teeth back in. With this one, this is ideal for washing dark coloured and coloured intense items made from cotton or Easy Care fabric, things like jeans, but it is recommended to turn the laundry inside out before washing, and the maximum capacity on that is 4 kilograms. Super quick 15 or 30, so this is an excellent program if you're in a hurry. And with this, so it's, as I say, it's a 30-minute program initially, and so temperature wise, that one can go up to 40 degrees centigrade. And if you select the Speed Perfect option, it does reduce it down to 20 minutes, although on the initially it would say 15 minutes, so I'm not quite sure which one it is. That's confused me a little bit, because Bosch have always done super quick 15 and 30, and now they're saying it's going to take 20 minutes with the Speed Perfect option. But what will happen is on that program, again, you can select up to 40 degrees, and that's really a good program if you wanted to just quickly wash something. So if you realise the kids haven't got a couple of shirts in the morning and you just needed to put them through a quick wash to get them off to school on time, then that's really a great program. Personally, I wouldn't use a super quick 15 or 30 to do a full wash, because you will find that the performance of it won't be as good as if you're using some of the longer programs like around here. Next one is the sportswear program. So with this is ideal for washing sports and leisure items made from synthetic fabrics. With this one, the maximum capacity is up to 2 kilograms. Hygiene Plus. So with this one, this is a great program for washing hardware and items made from cotton or linen. And this is a really good program if you're an allergy sufferer, or if you've got strict hygiene requirements when it comes to your washing. Then what it will do is, when it gets up to the higher temperature of 60 degrees centigrade, then what it will do is it will maintain that temperature for a longer period than on some of the other programs. And then as you go to the final option, the Iron Assist, with this is a really good program. It's mainly for things like shirts, t-shirts or similar fabrics made from cotton or linen. And what it would do is a program for warming and steam drying items using steam in order to hang them up once the program has ended, or to make them easier to iron. The main thing to mention is that it's got a maximum load of up to 5 shirts or t-shirts. When it comes to using the soap drawer, it's nice and easy. So first of all, you've got the pre-wash on the right hand side here, main wash on the left, and then conditioner in the middle. Now you will find, depending on what you wanted to put in here, then it depends whether you need to use this little blue thing. And what this will do is this will drop down if you're using liquid. So if you pour liquid in before the start of the program, then it will keep it in there, and when it's required at a certain time of the wash, then it will take it through. If you're going to use things like little gel pouches or tablets, then don't put that down. What you need to do is to just pop that up, just click it back there, and then that allows the tablet or powder, for example, to be taken at a certain time in the wash. What you can do is you can remove the drawer if you want to for cleaning purposes. Just press the button, that comes out. You can take the front part off if you want to, because if you wanted to say put this in the dishwasher, then personally I wouldn't recommend putting this in, because it's a nice shiny finish. Then if you put that in, then over time it could make it a little bit more of a matte finish, and it could just look a little bit odd compared to the rest of the fascia. And then to put it back in, all you need to do is just click it back in place, just give a gentle tap, then you're ready to go. To open the door, it's nice and easy. You've got a large grip handle at the top right here. Just give it a gentle pull and then the door will open almost 180 degrees. Not quite, but you're almost there. Now, something I do comment on a lot on my videos are whether the washing machine or any appliance has got metal hinges and door catches. It's something I tend to mention a lot because there are some manufacturers that still insist on putting cheap plastic or nylon hinges and door catches, and they're not strong and they don't last. But I'm pleased to say that Bosch on this machine, they decided to put metal hinges and door catches, so well done yet again, Bosch. As far as the porthole size, it's 30 centimeters or just under 12 inches. So it's a good size porthole to get all the clothes in and out of. Again, it's something I talk about because if you've got a large capacity machine like this, because it's a good size of 10 kilograms, then it's good to have a good size porthole to, I suppose, to see inside, to make sure there are no items of clothing left in after the wash. What you have also got is you have also got a light in here. I don't know if you can see that, but again, having the inside illuminated can just help to make sure you've not left anything in there. What you've also got just at the bottom here, so you've got a little hose. So if, for example, if you had a power cut and if you needed to empty the machine, then you've got the option to drain the water from the machine. All you need to do is just put a bowl or a tray underneath here, empty the water out. If it's full of water inside, it can take a while, especially if it's full with all the washing in as well. But nevertheless, at least you've got that option. You have got a little tab here, so if you needed to open the door, and again, if the lock is enabled and if you've got power cut, just pop a screwdriver or something in there, push it down, then you can open the door. Also, just here is a filter, so you've got access to the pump behind there. Again, do it when it's empty. What you don't want to do is do it when you've got water in the machine, because if you do, then you'll get very, very soggy feet. And what all that happens is when you take that out, just clear any of the, I suppose, lint or any bits of fabric that are within the filter, and then just perhaps give it a rinse under water and then just pop it back in. Just show you the energy label on the machine. As you can see, it's an A energy rating, which from this kind of machine, that's really what I'd expect. As you will see here, it says 51 kilowatt hours per 100 cycles for the energy consumption. Of course, that will always vary depending on the program that you're going to select. If you're going to select, say, shorter or longer programs and at different temperatures, then that figure will always vary. As you can see, it's proving that it's a 10 kilogram machine. 50 litres of water, that will be where it's tested on the Eco 40 to 60 program. But I suppose a couple of the main things are things like the spin efficiency of a B rating, which is actually very good, and also the noise level, 74 decibels, a B rating. Things like the noise level, it's something I tend to talk to customers about, because what you don't want is to have a noisy washing machine whirring away, especially if you live in an open plan flat or apartment. So just show you around the back of the machine. First of all, you can see you've got the waste connection starting at the top left here. You've got the mains starting at the bottom left, and also the water connection will be at the top right, so everything is spread out nicely. You do also get a new water hose with it. It is recommended to try and use the water hose that you get with the machine. If you needed to use longer hoses, or if you've already got a hose in place that you wanted to keep, then I'll always recommend taking the washer out of here and fitting that into the old hose. Something else to mention, that you do have these 4 bolts. These are called transit bolts, and what you need to do is before you even think about installing the machine, these have to be removed. What these do is these will hold the drum steady during transit. If you don't take them out, then it will damage the machine and that will not be covered under the manufacturer's warranty. Now, you will see in the packet you do get one of these. So this is just a cover to go over this hole. So it is recommended to, when you take the machine and before you install it, after you've taken the transit bolts out, just install it into the bottom left here. If you're thinking of purchasing one of these machines, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Bosch WGG254Z1GB washing machine. Would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe, leave any comments below. Do always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video. If you've got one of these machines at home or a model similar to this, let me know what you think about it. Also, if you have got any questions on the machine, or if there's anything that I've not covered within the video, if you've got any questions on some of the programs, then I've got these on display in both of our showrooms. Just pop in the comments and I'll get back to you. Thanks for joining me today.